So we're here today with Master Sergeant Keilman, one of the MS4 instructors, just asking a few questions for new platoon leaders. What do you expect from a new lieutenant, and what is the most common thing for a second lieutenant to fail at?
Well, in my old units, whenever we got a new officer, there's a few things that we looked for out of a new second lieutenant. The first one, honestly, just being, is he a go-getter? Is he hungry? Is he willing to learn? Because a lot of new second lieutenants will come in, and a lot of them they become overzealous. You gotta understand you're gonna be in the position for a while. Take the time to learn it, get comfortable in it, and the cool thing is you're gonna have a lot of smart people, a lot of your subordinate leaders, your squad leaders, your platoon sergeants. They're going to have a lot of experience that you can draw upon. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Trust me, everyone out there is going to help support you. You succeed, the unit succeeds. As far as failures, a lot of new second lieutenants, especially coming out of universities like Texas A&M where you have a corps of cadets, or universities where they don't, they have a real big problem delegating authority. They want to try to take everything. They want to run. They want to take that football. They want to score that touchdown by themselves. You can't do that. You got to empower your subordinate leaders. Let them run the Army. You do your planning. Bring in your squad leaders, your platoon sergeants. Delegate that authority. Let them do their PCCs, PCIs with their soldiers. You go back and spot check. If you try to do everything by yourself, you're probably going to end up failing.
What training do we not receive as cadets that you think we should implement in order to become better and stronger leader and lieutenant?
That's actually a pretty good question. I would say that there's two of them. The first one being counseling. I know it gets covered in class, but it's very, very brief. And counseling is one of the more important things you're going to do as a lieutenant. When you go in, you're going to be expected to counsel your platoon sergeant. You're going to have to give him that initial NCOR counseling, and you want to go in there knowing how to actually do that. So I think as Cadet Command in general, this university, or this ROTC program, we should put more emphasis into counseling. Because that's how you develop your subordinates, is through counseling. The second thing is in the Army Community Service programs, things like AAR loans, or like the Family Advocacy Program. Programs like that are really important. So you're going to end up dealing with a lot of 18, 19-year-old soldiers who have money issues, who have family issues, who don't have the life experience needed to actually fix these problems on their own. Now, a lot of your NCOs will know about these programs, but as a lieutenant you should know about them as well, because it is your responsibility to take care of these soldiers. So if I had my way, that's something that I would probably try to add into the curriculum.
So I know we kind of touched on it earlier, but what would be qualities or behaviors that you look for in a new lieutenant?
Besides the ones that we already talked about with the first question, I would say integrity. And the reason I say that is being an ex-section chief, an ex-platoon sergeant, a first sergeant, whenever I had a new officer, regardless if it was a lieutenant or if it was a new battery commander, I looked for integrity because I had to me that's that basic building block to build trust. You go in there and let them know that, hey, I'm here for you. I'm here to work for you. We're a team. You're not going to accomplish much on your own, but once you come together as a team, you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish. But coming in and just being genuine, being humble, hey, I'm not the expert at everything. What's your opinion on this? And as a former first sergeant and platoon sergeant, I was the same way. I'm not the expert in everything. So whenever I'd work with that PL or the commander, whenever we would come together as a team, we'd accomplish a lot more than if we worked at it alone.
What piece of life advice do you wish all second lieutenants should know?
Oh, I would say don't be afraid to ask for help. That is probably the biggest. Whenever I'd see a lieutenant fail, it's not because he was not intelligent or because he wasn't busting his ass trying to get the job done. It was because he didn't know what he didn't know, and he didn't ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because truthfully, everybody fails at some point or another. You get better by learning from those mistakes, but you can really limit the amount of times you fail if you ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
What's the last leadership book you read?
Oh, the last one I read was one of the ones that we read in class. It was The Old Breed by Eugene Sledge. I thought that was actually a really, really good book. Before that, one we did for book club platoon leader was also pretty good, I thought. So those are the last two that I read.
All right. And that's all the questions we have. Thank you for your time, Master
No,
Sergeant.
thank you.